Welcome to Grill the Coach, episode 2.
What do you think went wrong last weekend?
Last weekend we had a terrible start and that was a rarity for us. We've been starting really well and mostly either been in front or been even. So it was a new test for the girls and what specifically went wrong was our attacking structure. We fell a lot away from it and I don't think we probably did enough preparation work for what Fever were going to do in defence, and they did a good job and we did not adjust quickly enough.
Do you feel bad about the spray?
Yeah, the spray. So the escalation from a coach is from me in particular, is a rare thing, and it's used. You would have seen I already did a timeout that quarter where we were at 5-all or 6-5, and I could tell that things were not going well and that we had the potential for a bad quarter. And so that initial stoppage and timeout was there to try and stem any flow, stem any bleeding, I guess, from that. And then into the second stop, which was the last couple of minutes after bringing Pav on, I felt like that needed an escalation. And as you can tell from the escalation, it's specific and action orientation about what we can do to get back in front, which we did really well.
What's the focus of training this week?
Training this week is a lot on tidy-ups, so back to basics. The good thing is Firebirds and Fever have similar game styles with a very tall shooter, tall keeper, and a dynamic mid-court. So again, just repeating, going back to some of our basic stuff and making sure there's clarity on the decision-making and that they're reading off the defenders well. So they're sort of some of the main things we're working on this week.
How can you bring more structure to the shooting circle?
Yeah, it's a good question. Structure in the circle. We have a very core set of principles that the girls can follow, but the main challenges, and I think we did a good job from the second quarter onwards through the third quarter and for 10 minutes into that last quarter, but the super shot time in that last 5 was an experiment to boom or bust, it would have been. So it either would have got us the win by 5 goals, or as you saw with the score, it ended up with a 10 plus miss. And they're things that we are judging as coaches and as the team on how aggressive we want to be to come out and win, and we have full confidence in the girls are able to execute on the plan. And
when will you change the starting 7 line?
At the moment, the starting 7 has been very successful. So we are plus on our first quarters for the whole season so far until this week. So it's been going well. We do look at whether we should make a change, and at the moment, the change that we're making, for example, Sasha coming on during the second or third quarter, or this week Pav coming in early and then staying on the second, worked quite well. So we just continue to review that each week and then work out when we might make an adjustment. Obviously, Tara going out meant Jessie has come on into the starting 7, so that's been the main change, but we continue to just look at what might need to change to the start. Thanks for joining me for Grill the Coach version 2. See you next week.